you going back into the feelings of being bullied and in your coping mechanisms, because you know we've had a lot of guests kind of mention either some type of, it doesn't necessarily have to be trauma, but just some type of, whether it be bullying or not getting a support system when they're younger. And I kind of want to dive deeper into
and actually how you dealt with that. That reminds me of Thomas's brother, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
That discussion with
exactly
him.
that. Yeah. So I guess I could ask you, right? What advice do you have for anybody out there, right, that's trying to do something unconventional and they're feeling a little unsure of themselves from people around them, kind of, you know, taking them down?
I want to say, okay, there's two folds. I think part of me wants to say every single time you get knocked down, you'll get stronger. Bullying is happening for a reason, you'll get stronger. I'm going to be honest. No.
Yep.
It sucks. What you're going through sucks. And you're not always going to get stronger from that. Me personally, I wish I could sit here and say that I got stronger from every time I got bullied.
Yep.
That every single time someone made fun of me, I want to prove them wrong. That's the...
Yeah.
I would be bullshitting if I said that. That's not true.
Yeah.
The superhero story.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I think that because I got bullied, because I got those words thrown at me, because people put me down and made me believe in a bad perception of me, that prevented me, actually, from doing something sooner. So, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
That is the truth. The truth is, those words are going to hurt. And that's okay. You're human.
Yeah.
That's the thing. How long, though, that's my question for you, is how long are you going to let that prevent you from getting to where you're supposed to be? Because for me personally, every bully that I encountered was, 6 months, a year from me achieving and believing myself.
Right.
But you are going to be in charge of that timeline. You can take what they say and feel it, and it sucks. Let it. We all have insecurities, right?
Right.
How long are you going to sit and wallow? Not wallow. That's not the correct term. How long are you going to let that stunt you? At some point, hear what they say. Some of them are true. Some of the things that the bullies say to me, they were true. I am super weird and awkward. But today I sit here and I say, I am super weird and I'm awkward and I don't like it. It's just who I am.
Take pride in it.
Yeah.
Take pride in it. And there's always, I think we talked about this before, even when we were doing this podcast, I don't think that there's black and white. I think there's always gray. So what your greatest weakness is could be a strength that someone else doesn't have.
Sure.
That's great advice.
That is great advice.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So I know there's definitely a viewer out there who's been, watching a TikTok of some dude going crazy in the mall, dancing in front of everybody, singing in front of anybody, and just like, hey, why can I do that? And I feel the same way, So take that to heart, that all of our guests kind of have mentioned the same thing about believing yourself. And yeah, you can care about what people say, but don't let it take over what you do. More so, let it make you more self-assured in what you want to do. Let that guide you to finding the answers for your questions in life,
right. Like Maggie said, just listen to them. And, you don't have to take everything to heart.
Yeah, exactly that.
I mean, some of the things might be actually true, too.
Yeah, and that's another thing, too. Some things...
Maybe they're just trying to... Yeah.
Some things they can say can be true. You don't want to get delusional with it and be like, no, it's not true. No. Sometimes it's just like... Oh, maybe I can't make this 3-pointer.
Sometimes you can't just maybe you can't just deny who you are sometimes.
And it's a good thing too.
Yeah.